Hey Pisces, and welcome back to Cappy Cove. This is going to be your love reading for July of 2019. It is for those who have Pisces in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Also, please keep in mind it's a general reading. Not all messages are going to apply to everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. And I do see some new love opportunities coming in for some of you Pisces that are single and in a relationship, which sounds interesting. But I do see new love opportunities for those that are single, and I'm also seeing them for those who are with somebody. Now, for those that are with somebody, I'm kind of seeing this as somebody that you've already been with, or somebody that comes in when you're separated or on a break from somebody that you've been with, where things aren't working out, which is now what I'm going to get into, because what I'm seeing here is there's a relationship going on, and there's maybe some stuff that has happened over time, or maybe just recently, but I feel like your heart's kind of not in it no more. Keep in mind it's a general reading, you can apply this either way, but I do see here somebody's heart is no longer in this. I'm also seeing someone here who has trust issues or is with somebody who isn't prepared to be in a relationship. I'm also seeing here that there's there's a lack of faith here. Like, you just don't have faith in this person, you just don't trust them anymore. Some of you may be dealing with someone who has already cheated. I feel like either you are having to prove yourself to this person or they're having to prove themselves to you, but there's like no faith in this working out. Like, I feel like you think that there's no way they could prove themselves otherwise. I do see breakups coming in as well as separation. So it's like two different things. Like, I see people that are actually going to be ending relationships, especially for those who just no longer are in this. And I do see those who are going to maybe take breaks or separate from their partners. I do feel like some of you are feeling like there's somebody that you've lost and you kind of like lost them forever. Like, I just get this feeling of like you don't ever think that you and this person are going to be able to be together again. Like, there's a big block here with this person. And I don't feel like this is with somebody that you're like ending a relationship with. I feel like this is somebody else. I do see somebody new coming in here, and this is either going to be during like a separation type thing, or this is going to be for someone who is single. But I'm seeing somebody new that's coming in that you kind of like click with really well, and there's like a lot of chemistry with you and this person. And I'm seeing somebody here that like has like really good conversation with them, and like, you know, that like up on the phone all night type of shit. Yeah, I feel like you're going to talk to him for quite some time. Like, there's going to be a lot y'all have to say to each other. It's just kind of one of those conversations that flows really good. I'm also seeing here there's going to be some great sex, or you're thinking of somebody that you had great sex with. I'm getting a sense here that somebody wants to be able to feel like they can let their guard down, or is having trouble letting their guard down. Some of you are in a relationship, but yet your heart belongs to somebody else. I'm also seeing here a lot that has to do with engagements. I feel like for some of you, there's going to be you're going to be getting engaged, and if not this month, then soon. Or there's going to be a lot of conversations around getting engaged or committing to each other in some type of way. Or you're thinking of somebody that you have been engaged with before in the past and wondering about that person. I feel like someone here is also going to kind of lose their shit, or feels like they're about to lose their shit when it's in regards to like their love life. I just get someone who's like really down about love, like feeling very hopeless about their love life. But I do see new opportunities coming in here. I think this is going to be a matter of whether or not you're putting yourself out there and looking, or if you're just going to overthink things in your head. Because I keep getting this sense of somebody that is like sitting here and they're overthinking scenarios in their head, and it's emotionally draining them. And there's a message here that it's kind of like it's almost like you're creating this illusion of events in your head, and there may need to be you may need to like step out of that or take a break from thinking about that, because there's things here that aren't being seen or portrayed clearly. Yeah, okay, yeah, just overthinking situations, and it's like emotionally triggering you. I also feel like an extreme exhaustion from this. I feel like some of you are going to need to get some extra sleep. It's almost like sleeping it off, but it's draining you. And those, of course, that are going through breakups and stuff too, I feel like there's going to be a lot of sleep, or you're going to be feeling very down and tired. I'm also seeing somebody here who kind of feels like they're in a rut, or like their relationship is kind of stuck or in a rut, and it's not really moving forward. Some of you, I feel like, are going to have to like really think about and decide. So if you're not taking like a physical separation or break, I feel like you might mentally be checked out of the relationship and in your head about that, trying to decide what to do. It's like you're with somebody, but mentally you're not with them. You're somewhere else, and you're thinking about other things, and you're thinking about like, I mean, I get this overall sense of just really thinking about if you really want to be with this person or not, because your relationship has kind of hit this point where it's just like, it just stops. Like, you're just like, where's this going? How is this going to grow any further? What do I want more? Like, what more can come of this? And I feel like there's a lot of passion and emotions that you just kind of went flat with this person. I keep hearing the message to break the ice. Some of you might need to talk this out. Like, somebody needs to get their feelings out. I feel like somebody's holding their feelings back, and they need to be able to get their feelings out, whether this is you or your love interest, but somebody needs to like be able to break the ice. This also could be for those who are single and on a date. I get the sense of somebody who's like having to break the ice, like getting back into the dating game. And I'm also getting this sense where if you're too guarded, you might need to let that down and kind of just be more like playful within the date and not be so serious when you're first meeting somebody. I feel like somebody's like trying to just go in and just be real serious because they really want something that's very sturdy and long lasting, but you've got to build that up. It's like somebody's lacking the ability to be able to build up, and there's steps that are going to be that need to be taken before getting there. But overall, for the month of July, I really do see for a lot of the singles, I do see a lot of different love opportunities coming in. I do see earth and water signs being the better choices, I would say, for the month, or it could be somebody that you've already been with before and are thinking about. And then for those in relationships, if your relationship's going well, then that's fantastic. But for those who are in a situation where they do feel like they're in a rut, or there's a lot that's going on, or they feel like it's just not working anymore, I do see a lot of decisions having to be made. And I feel like by the end of the month, you will decide what you want to do. All right, Pisces, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I hope y'all have a good one. Bye.